I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, I got a really cool thing today. Ran across this thing on Marketplace, and it was kind of one of those things, is it too good to be true? You know, this isn't like a spectacular amp, but it's really a cool find. I'm a big Lanzar fan, and you know, their early stuff, their OptiDrive stuff is pretty cool. So this predates the OptiDrive stuff. So this is just a Lanzar 100, not really a series or anything. I know they made a lot of different versions in this line, power-wise. I think there was like a 25 by 25. This one's 50 by 50. Made in the USA. Consensus is that this is a Z Audio built amp. I'm not sure exactly when Z Audio started building amps. I believe it was late 80s. So anyways, pretty basic amp. I mean, it's a 2-channel amp, and it's got a full pass input, and then it's got a low pass input when it's crossed over. I don't know what it's crossed over at. So it's pretty basic. It's got a gain on it, you know, an LED, a power LED, and I guess if it goes into protect, which is, I believe it's green, the green is protect, red's power. So anyways, one of the problems I had with this thing is it came with a Molex plug on it, kind of like the Rockford Fosgate punch amps, punch like the punch HDs and stuff, the early ones. And you know, I thought I could put just some male terminals. I had some Molex terminals. I could just plug them into it. So what I decided to do was I didn't cut any of the wiring or destroy anything. So I'll show you when we open up the guts on this thing. So that was the tough thing that we had to do. And also was trying to figure out what the wiring was. And apparently Lanzar uses trailer wiring. This isn't trailer wire, but these are like the color of trailer wire. So anyway, so we got it, hooked it up. We're gonna power this thing up, and let's, you know, really give it a woohoo to see if this thing does what it does. So let's hit the power and see if we were lucky on this thing or not. So I mean, this thing is mint. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful shape. I mean, it's got some stuff on it, but that's just stuff on it. It could probably I could clean this stuff up. I mean, I just blew it off and it was good to go. So let's power this thing up, see what it does. Oh, that was a long turn on it, but it's on. Inputs are all good. Not sure where we're at on the gain, but let's give it some music, see what we got. Whoa, hey, hang on, we got some music going here. So we've got 2 channels on this thing. I'm thinking about hooking up maybe some subwoofers to it, and why not dyno this thing, see what it does. So let's. All right, so we had a kind of a scare here for a minute. So I hooked the power up to this thing, hooked everything up. Subwoofers are run into here. Put the input on the sub input, flip this thing on, and protect light. It's red, by the way. It's not green. It's red. It was not happy, and that's like, well, what the hell? So I took it all apart, hooked the wires up, put the input in, flipped it on, and it's not in protect anymore. So let's see what we got. Let's see if we got some bump in the drums. I hear something. Oh, we're back in protect. Something's not happy here. All right, so we're gonna try this again. I disconnected everything, turned off the power to it, rebooted it basically, and it's not in protect anymore. Let's see what she'll do. Oh. So, do we want to see how much power this thing makes before it craps out, maybe? So anyways, I mean, everything seems to be all right. I mean, I'm not sure why it was going into protection mode, but we'll give it a shot. You know that the protect LED is on ever so slightly. I don't know if you can see that, but it is illuminated. So it's not as bright as that, but that's kind of interesting. Didn't really notice that before. So anyways, let's hook this thing up to the dyno and hopefully we don't blow it up. All right, well, one of the things that I'm noticing here is this. Can you hear that? It has a bit of a hum coming out of this thing. I don't think this amp's long for this world. All right, well, we got this thing strapped down to the dyno, and we got bad news. It's just going straight up into protect mode. So something in this thing is a little wonky and a little tired. It probably needs to be recapped and looked at. But yeah, that's kind of a bummer. It's a great amp. So all right, I'm totally thinking that you guys want to see what's inside this thing. So a couple screws. Take the end panel off, and I believe the bottom should just slide right out. So this thing's pretty, I don't know, pretty decent inside. I will say that it's got Nichicon capacitors in it. Looks like on the input side, 2700 microfarad, 16 volt. The output side, 1000 microfarad, 35 volt. So, I mean, as you can see, this thing's not blown up. It's not dead. You know, I mean, it could be as simple as one of these resistors is getting hot and putting this thing into protect mode. So, anyways, take a little bird's eye view flyover shot of this thing. Pretty simple. So I didn't cut any of the wiring, so the plug is still here. All the connectors will snap right back into the terminals. Will snap right back into the connector. So if you've got the right other female end of this thing, you know. So, but as you look over this thing, I mean, there's nothing burnt up. There's nothing dead. So something just as it gets hot, it just goes into protect mode very slowly. So, anyways. That's what it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And if you guys get a chance, run by our eBay store, pick up one of the Hi-Fi Redo stickers so we can bring in more gear and do more tests. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I mean, this thing's pretty cool. I mean, it kind of works, kind of doesn't work. You know, maybe it's a good wall display. Maybe we put it over here with the rest of our, well, we got some here, some there. We got another shelf of amps too. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next time.